people, top of the top. It is Saturday, October 11th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with him all things is possible. Good morning to all my kings and queens out there on this Saturday, or might be moving around. For people who still have to go to work, anybody who's making traveling arrangements to go wherever it is that they're going, please arrive there safe. And if you are late, there's no rushing. You're late, it is your fault. Please make sure wherever you arrive to, whoever you are with, whoever's taking you somewhere, or if you taking them somewhere, you make sure they get you there safe, or you get them there safe. I hope everybody's feeling blessed, appreciated, and thankful for seeing another day, and with knowing with him all things is possible. All right, y'all. Happy Saturday. Yes. I told y'all the grind don't stop. Not even on the Saturday, the grind stop. We here. We here today because we going to get into something interesting today. A lot of y'all have been liking the word of the days. I've been doing the word of the days for a minute now, probably for about a year or two. And I'm glad that you guys really have been interested in listening to it. But this one today is going to be real interesting. The word of the day, misleading. That's going to be the word of the day, misleading. A lot of people are out here misleading. We're going to get into it about that. It's a strong word. It's a very strong word, and we're going to talk about it. So, we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to get right into it. So, all my beautiful people, new, old, or you just stopping by, I want to say happy Saturday and welcome once again to the No Doug Zone podcast. Let's go. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and let somebody know. Sharing information is free. That this is one of the best damn places to come to for the morning. Sister Vay, I see you out there. Or everybody who watching, I see you. So, people sometimes have this perception of whatever it is they have of you, right? Underrated, what up? People have this perception of whatever they have of you. And because either people think they know you and then they think they know what you're about, or because, yeah, they share it to the right people, please. Don't share it to people who don't want to come over here because anybody saying anything disrespectful this morning, I'm on that type of timing and I missed the block them. I'll get them right up out of here. You know, if they're not about positive energy, then don't have them over here because I'll just block them. See, over here, we don't time people out. We block them. But I appreciate you sharing. So, because people have this idea of you, or they think they have this idea, they know what you're about, because they either been around you or they heard something about you or they see you on social media. So they just run with that. And in the mix of that, they try to tear you down. And I could understand that. But then I do understand it. But misleading could be a very nasty word sometimes. Because one thing you don't want people to do is to mislead, to get this wrong idea about you. Because once that person gets that idea of you, they start to pass the word around. And you can't go over there to his channel or you can't go over there, or you can't talk to her because this is the kind of person they are. This is the type of timing they are. And they're just going to say this to you, do this to you, or they're going to block you. because sometimes people can't have their way with you, or they don't know anything about you, so they really can't. They can't invade your space. And being that they can't invade your space, they start misleading and bringing up all this kind of nasty ass shit about you that they could think of possible. The word of the day is misleading. Do y'all understand what that means? Because a lot of y'all are putting people in that category, or you have people thinking something about another person that's not true. And even if it is true, let us be the one to put it out there. Lies can get people hurt, or just somebody thinking that, oh, I thought you were about this. That's what I thought. That's what I saw. So that's what I was running with. Then it's like, no, man, somebody must be misleading you. Yeah, be real. And the one thing I hate to see in the black community is how we mislead each other, how we treat each other. We don't even greet each other, but we treat each other like shit, misleading, tearing each other down, always something negative to say, never sharing information, never uplifting each other. So we think we get some brownie points in these YouTube streets by misleading, just tearing each other down. Oh, let me go put my foot on your neck and let me say something about you, hoping that it works. Because a lot of people just want you to disappear. A lot of people don't want you to be great. A lot of people are just hoping that your ass go away. And sometimes when they see that it's not working, they go away. The word of the day is misleading. Never let somebody go out of their way to to paint this picture that this is the person that you are. Because that could be scary and it's nasty. And from the time I've been doing this, it's been a lot of misleading. I mean, just look around you. Look around in your communities, look around in your families, look at your jobs, look at these YouTube streets. It's a lot of misleading. A lot of people got shit twisted. A lot of people got what you think is not. And it's nasty. It is fucking nasty. And at some point, you ask yourself, when do we stop misleading people and just stay out the way? You feel some kind of way about somebody, stay out the way. Just stay out the way. Because you could put somebody in a place, a space that they don't belong. You put them in a category they don't belong in. But because you're feeling some kind of way about your life and things ain't going right about you, you got to go out your way to tear somebody else down. And it's not cool. And I never could understand that. Underrated. I don't know what it's doing. My joint tripping this morning. I don't even think it's me. I think it's YouTube. You gotta have to hold on. I don't know. I was trying to figure this out because yesterday it did the same thing. When I went on last night, I was trying to go on again after I went o'clock. I wanted to try something out. So you got to give me a second. So what makes it so cool that y'all think that y'all could do that? Mislead people. Oh, I'm not misleading nobody. I'm telling them the truth. You don't know what the fucking truth is. Let's be honest, man. You don't know what the truth is. You're only going by what you see. And because you don't have the information that you need, or you got the information you think you need, that puts you in the position to yeah, I know I gotta fix it. Just give me a second, underrated. I'm cooking right now. Give me a second. Um, it doesn't give you the right to mislead people. Because sometimes people will mislead other people. Yo, so I never could understand that. So when I sit and I think about it, right, and I take the time to let this shit marinate, right? When I have time to myself and I'm not on social media, sometimes I sit back with the wife, and sometimes even when she's talking to me, I hear different shit in my mind, right? And I start to put two together. And then you realize people are just not happy with their situations. They're just not happy with nothing. I'll be, what up? Nothing pleases them. Nothing satisfies them. Or somebody just gave them the wrong information about you. And the shit crazy to me. There's a lot of things that could have made me disappear from this YouTube shit. Before I met a lot of y'all, it was a lot of shit that was gonna make me disappear from here and never look back at YouTube ever again. Probably never look back at social media again. At one time, I was like, man, I almost buried No Doug Zone. I almost buried it. When it wasn't nothing but about 2 years old, I damn near buried it. But I'm glad I made that decision to not bury it, because I was letting words affect me because somebody was misleading people about me, where people were running with it, which somebody could have did something to me. Thank God. But even right then, back then, they were misleading. And today, they still try to do it. Well, babe, I could have. But you understand that thing about giving up, if you do that, right, first of all, you don't know what opportunity you giving up. Um, you don't know what you could have, what great opportunities you could have walked into. You don't know who you would have met. You don't know who you could have built with. Jeff Spark, what's up, my brother? You forgot to call me, Jeff. It's all right, man. I'm gonna call you today. So that's the reason why I didn't walk away from it. And I knew none of it that was said about me was true. See, people are going to try to do stuff and say stuff hoping that it works. They're praying that it works. So they're gonna go and tell people in the community of something about you, something at the job. They're gonna get on social media. They're gonna jump on other people's channels. They're gonna jump in the chat. Yo, that dude right there, man, he's always blocking people. Or watch him. Um, he's not gonna let you voice your opinion on his channel. The minute that you do, he's gonna block you. Yeah, call me after the show. So they're gonna paint this picture. And guess what other people gonna say? It must be true, because if they come over here and they see me block somebody, then they go back and say, you were right about that guy. He's a pure asshole. But without them even getting to know you and wondering why you do what you do, instead of them trying to figure that out, or talk to you about it, or see how you move, that's what they going with. So what they do is they go and they go tell another person, who becomes a hater, who go tells another person. Now you got a whole bunch of hating ass people who come together to have a hating ass channel to talk about you. And their channel will be based off hating of you and people who stand next to you. Because, you know, once you stand next to somebody that they got an issue with, you officially become the enemy. Oh, you officially become the enemy now. You got hit by a straight bullet. You didn't have nothing to do with it. Guilty by association is the shit we live by. So then I start to scratch my head sometime and I go, none of this shit makes sense. Good morning, Miss Knight. Don't make any sense to me when I sit and take the time to think about it. Miss Knight, if you are on Instagram, can you send me can you follow me on the gram? Miss Knight, I don't think I asked you that, but if you do, can you just send me something on the gram or Facebook if you got it? Um, so I scratch my head and I sit back and I go, what do you cats get out of all this? Going out your way to just tarnish somebody's. Because I don't know about you, but I'm trying to leave a legacy behind with all this no duck zone shit. Your damn legacy will get tarnished. Because legacy is not just for people who are famous. Legacy is for people who want to be great to leave something behind. Leave a legacy behind. Your legacy will get tarnished. Before you can even get a legacy, people will do it. It'll be tarnished. Why? Because people are misleading. And it's crazy because before y'all could even ask or find out the truth, you goofies will run with it. You'll run with it. It's got to be true. Everybody's saying it. If I don't see it with my eyes, I try not to. And if I feel it's true, I stay away from it. I don't become a part of the. I don't become part of the crew that hates. Some of y'all get together as one and become a bunch of hating ass people and then start this campaign. Hey, let me tell you something. You know how many people have probably started, or probably even right now, they probably got their own fuck no Duck Zone campaign. I'm sure there's somebody out there with a fuck no Duck Zone campaign. I'm sure it is. I'm positive that it is. They just ain't got the kahunas to come tell me to my face. But of course, it's easy to whisper it. It's easy to whisper it. It's easy to throw shots on social media. But are you going to say it to me? You can say it tough on the phone all you want. Are you going to say it? No, because you ain't crazy. Yeah, babe. You think there's not a fuck no Duck Zone campaign? Of course it's there. Am I the only one going through it? No. No, absolutely not. No, ma'am. But I guarantee there's one out there. Let's all get together. Stamp of approval. Fuck no Duck Zone. Okay. Okay. Just know that me and my duck, we don't like D. We like P. So you can't fuck nothing over here. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. In case you had any strange ideas. But people will mislead. They will mislead. Yeah, 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 babe, that part. Me and my duck like P. We like P, not D. So don't come over here talking about fuck. No. But this is what people do. They mislead. And the sad thing about it that once the misleading gets so deep that it takes over the truth, sometimes things are said and done, and it's too late to go back. And remember, I told y'all this before. By the time people find out the truth about you, it's too late. Now everybody wants to be apologetic, and it's too late. Yeah, I know. Yeah, babe. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, baby girl, do your thing. I'm just not the one y'all can play this game with. I've been doing this shit for too long. Some of them been doing it longer than me, but I've been doing it long enough to understand this shit. I've been doing it long enough. Sometimes we can mislead ourselves and to have people to thinking this is what we do, and sometimes it is us, but then a lot of times it's other people. The word of the day is misleading. And this is why I always say it's important for y'all to protect your space, your peace, and be aware of your surroundings. Don't open up your door to everybody. Some motherfuckers, you just gotta shut the door on their ass. You gotta slam the door on them as soon as they show up in front of your front door. Because they don't serve no purpose to be in your life anyway. A lot of people don't serve no purpose for being in your life. Some people just want to pop up because you look like somebody they could take advantage of. They can get $1 out of you. They can come to you with some dumbass idea that you might think it worked, but they just a whole bunch of misleading. Some people get trapped in certain positions because somebody misled them. Now you feel crazy about it. Oh, how could they do this to me? How could this person? How could she do this? How could he do this? How could they do that? Misleading is a word that a lot of people know about it, but they don't throw it around a lot. You hear hating because you know everybody loves that. But misleading is a very strong, strong word. And you know, when you start talking the truth, people will disappear because they know what's up. They know what's up. See, I told you, people run from the truth. Popularity versus the truth, and nobody cares about the truth. They only care about what's popular. Popularity will always beat the word truth because nobody wants to hear the truth. You start telling a whole bunch of lies in these chats, or everybody's tuning in. You got about 3,000 people watching your ass when you in here telling lies. You in here telling the truth, boy. People run from that shit. They don't want to be nowhere near the truth. That's like telling somebody they got COVID. Don't stand next to him. You know, I don't too much you know what? I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what, Vay. I don't even go out my way to prove anybody wrong because people will get exposed. People will get exposed. It's like I told you before. All this silly shit that you see going on out here on these YouTube streets, the jig is up. The jig is up with a lot of these cats, man. Jig is up. Give me 1 second, y'all. My beautiful queen just walked in. Hold on. Yeah, the jig is up with a lot of these cats, man. You see it. And that's why a lot of these cats are angry. No doubt, I'm here, babe. That's why a lot of these cats are angry, upset. A lot of them are being exposed. Let me tell you, somebody done misled and said something about them, they get upset, and instead of them trying to fix their situation, they want to go and mislead on somebody else. There's everybody who's misleading on somebody out here. And it's crazy. There's everybody who's trying to mislead on somebody. The word just get passed down, and then all you have is a bunch of rumors and lies spreading around like wildfire. And then they go, yo, it must be true. See, people don't take the time to do their own research and their own homework. So the first thing an idiot gonna run with is that it must be true. And the sad thing about it, if it wasn't for this internet, we wouldn't know what was true and what was not true. But the internet exposes all that. Because you can't act one way on social media and then off you want to act like you're an angel. Because when somebody see you, like we say in New York, it's up. It's up. And the jig is going to be up. The jig is up for some of y'all. Y'all just don't see. Yeah, I was there. I was in the live. I was in there. I didn't stay the whole time, but I stayed for a minute. I forgot what I did, why I broke out. I forgot why. You know, your channel is dope, Ray. I just don't like staying when that bonehead pops up because I'm not with it. See, but he don't keep the same energy. You got certain boneheads on your channel that I look and see and they be trying to talk shit, but when I come into the chat, they ain't got nothing for me though. They ain't got nothing for me. They ain't got nothing for me. Nothing. Because somebody that misled them, right? About me. Yeah, well, listen, him and the other one, I'm not the one. Somebody that one person misled somebody about another person, and then that person, like I said, they believe that it's true. They'll believe that, right? That's how it is. And for the black communities, the one that came in here yesterday, that he asked why he was here, and I blocked him when you was telling him chill. And it's just sad when people don't do their own research and their own homework, and they assume. In our community, that's fucked up. In our community, that is all the way fucked up. How we, if that's how we supposed to greet each other as black people, that's sad. But even as people, that is sad that somebody can say, hey, you know what? I never met Clarence McClain. I never shook his hand. Let me go talk to that brother to see what that brother's about. Yeah, that shit bad. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Sorry, T. I'm talking to my baby, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. So let me go shake that brother's hand. Let me go introduce myself. Let me see what that brother's about before I just jump and take your word for it. Because you might be hating on him or hating on her for your own personal reasons, and you can't make those my reasons to hate that person. Let me go see what they're about before I take your word for it. And if they have any negative energy towards me, then okay, what you said was right. I'm not going to just take your word for it because you said it. You know what, Vay? Even if your audience didn't like me, I'm gonna be real with you, and not to sound like an asshole. That would be a them problem because you have to remember, Vay. You came up majority of your life, not just you. We have came up majority of our life with people liking us and not liking us. You have some people who never liked you at all for their personal reasons. Then you had people who went from liking you. You had a disagreement and they didn't like you. We're not here to please people. We're not here to please people. The only person I got to please is my wife. And sometimes I struggle in that department. But she's the only person I got to please. I mean, I try to please my audience as much as I can with my content. I try to. But there's just going to be some people that you can't please. So even, I mean, I appreciate them. I like your audience. I like them, and I'm glad that they coming over here rocking with me, make them part of the family. But even if they didn't like me, everybody ain't gonna like. Everybody's not gonna like you, and I don't want everybody to like me because I don't need the fake love. Because soon as something go wrong, now you are waiting to show your true colors. Because that's what people do. They wait to show their true colors. They won't show it right in there. But as soon as some shit go left, now they showing you who they really are. I ain't shaking and faking. Huh. I told y'all a couple weeks, what was that, a couple weeks ago? I'm not accepting no shaking and faking applications. I'm not accepting no applications. Y'all can keep that shit. I don't do the funny ass handshakes. I don't do the funny ass hugs. You know, brothers, we went from bringing it in when we show love to have a half shake. You can, hey, fuck you and your half shake. Keep it. Keep it. Let's go for family, friends, whoever. For real. The word of the day is misleading. Don't get misled. Don't allow anybody to mislead. Because this is how drama starts. This is how beef starts. A lot of people have been murdered and knocked off this earth because somebody had misled with that person. Well, somebody was misleading because that's not what that person was about. But now that person ain't here to tell their side of the story. These people on here in these social media streets, they don't give a shit about you, about your family, about what you're going through, rather if you're homeless or if you're not, rather if you have a city job or you're on welfare, rather if you got $0 or $100,000. These people on social media don't give two Chinese flying fucks about you. And if you don't care about you, who the fuck is? If you're looking to get on this social media and be buddy buddy with everybody, you only gonna have a small portion of people that's gonna keep it 100 with you. The rest of them are looking what they can get out of you. No, they don't think they're fake. Everybody walks into, you know what it is? YouTube is like a place where everybody just walks in and they want to see what they can get out of somebody. And it's not YouTube's fault. It's not Instagram's fault. It's not Facebook's fault because without people, there's no social media. So when people go social media is crazy, I go, well, not really. Social media is not crazy. The people that's on social media are crazy. You take, if we all said we're not going live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, or any other social media platform, how they gonna make their money? So it's not social media that's the problem. It's the people. Because people are on here acting ignorant, being stupid, and misleading. Social media ain't never been the problem. It's always been the people. If they took social media away today, oh Lord Jesus Christ, some of y'all gonna have to be on suicide watch. Some of y'all will have to be because you will lose your ass mind. That's like taking a PlayStation or an Xbox away from a kid that's been fucking up in school. Watch how that kid act when you take that away from him or take the phone away from him. Oh Jesus Christ. It's about to be World War 100. Y'all think that shit that y'all be doing on here is cute. Oh, you know, we just gonna keep spreading lies and we gonna build this whole hate community that everybody that has an issue with somebody, let's all get together. Let's just start one big ass hate community. Yeah, I don't like Vay channel. Yeah, F her. Huh? No Doug Zone, F him. Underrated, F him. D Free, F him. Let's all just start this big FU campaign. Let's start a fuck no Doug Zone campaign. We need everybody to come together who got an issue with him or think they got an issue with him or they just want to be down with the get along gang because they think it makes them look good. So that's how they can build their reputation or build them a channel. Let's just start that. Talk all kinds of shit about you, but don't know nothing about you. Don't know nothing about you and makes up all kind of shit about you. Then want to talk about what you do on your channel when they broke asses ain't even got a channel. But let's address the elephant in the room. A lot of y'all need to find something better to do with your time and your life. Y'all don't even know how to protect your own space and your peace because you have no space and you have no peace. Yeah, yeah. They think their channel gonna grow because of that. But guess what? Anybody with real common sense is gonna look at that channel and go, you seem to be, just a person who seem to always, and that's people that y'all got, see, that's another thing too that y'all not realize. That's what y'all gotta watch out for. If y'all see somebody bashing somebody all the time, how long you think it's gonna be before they get on your ass? No matter how cool you think you are with them. The minute there's a disagreement that comes or something that happens, it won't be long before they come at you. Did y'all ever take the time to stop and think about that? Everybody I told you that walk into your channel don't mean because they walk there, they're gonna be there for a good reason. Some people don't serve a purpose. Some people just look at places they think they can go to and cause a distraction. And also people have been blocked. So people who have been blocked from 5, 6, 7, 8 channels, because a lot of these people that y'all have in y'all chats been blocked from other channels. And they'll sit there and tell you and make up a lie and tell you, well, this is why I was blocked from this channel. Or they'll just be like, the person hates me. They be hating on me. But then you find out why they asses got blocked. Yes, that's exactly what. That's what they do. You don't know why they got blocked from a channel. They won't tell you why, but they'll just tell you the person they hating on me because I be speaking the truth. What truth? You got a lot of these cats out here that's misleading. A lot of people on YouTube, they misleading. And they've been doing it for so long that they done got comfortable with it because the shit works for them because you idiots study y'all recognizing the truth from the lies. Y'all don't care about what's true. You care about what's popular. So you make their channel more popular and while they sitting there lying to your raggedy asses. They telling you whatever it is that they think you want to hear and you go with it. Yeah, babe, it happens. I don't go to everybody's house because I don't need them to kick me out. I don't need people to say, don't let no Doug Zone in your house. I don't care. I don't need to come to your house. I got my own fucking house. And I'm not talking about where I lay my head at. I'm talking about no Doug Zone. Every channel is your home. Everybody who owns a channel, that's their home. You think I'm looking to go to other people's places? And I don't mind going to other people's homes if I'm invited. And I just come in, cool, what's up? But then don't get it twisted. I got my own home. You think I'm tripping? Y'all be out here wigging out over not getting a ranch. You be wigging out over somebody not bringing you up, not sending you the link. Like some of y'all got it twisted. Let me tell you something. When I first started all this shit, I used to be in a lot of Facebook groups, right? And they were so racist. And this is during COVID. They used to be so racist, and I used to get tired of it. And I used to voice my opinions, and after a while, I wasn't going to take the disrespect. Because I'm like, once again, like I said, you dudes be 3,000 miles away popping shit, and y'all ain't going to be able to do nothing. but pop shit from where you live. Cause ain't none of y'all coming outside. So I used to be like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna go start my own thing. And that's when I started my own Facebook group, which I still have today on Facebook, called McLean's Promotion. I still got that group today. I said, I'm gonna go start my own thing and go be my own boss and create a space and place where people could come and talk boxing without all the crazy shit. And that's what I went and did. And still got it today. Some of y'all don't even have the decency to go do that, but think that people supposed to let you up on their show so you could be disrespectful and violate them. Man, get the fuck out of here. D Free, what's up? You need that link? Not having it. The jig is up with y'all, man. The jig is up with y'all. All this misleading people and this person's this person's that, and this is what they do, and they constantly block you, or they constantly saying this, they constantly talking negative, and this and that. Most of y'all don't even like your life. You don't even love yourself. A lot of y'all don't love yourself. You don't love yourself. I could tell by the bass in your voice, you don't love yourself. You don't love yourself. Not at all. You don't love yourself. I could tell by the bass in your voice, you don't love yourself. I could tell by your behavior. What's loving yourself got to do with it? Now he trying to make this shit into a talk show. I ain't trying to make it into nothing. And if you're not happy with yourself, you're not happy with yourself. That's cool. But I don't think you should go out your way to try to make other people feel, to not make them feel appreciated, to not make them feel wanted, because everybody mental is not the same. Certain things you say to people could affect them for the rest of their life. Some people you say something, it could affect them for the moment. But what you saying to them, you not even caring about how it affects them, because in your mind, I don't give a shit about you and I don't give a shit how it affects you. That's your problem. And I think that is real fucked up. The way y'all go about things, about handling things with people, is disgusting. But that also goes back to you're not happy with who you are. You're not happy with your financial. You're not happy with your marriage, your girlfriend, your kids, your job, the neighborhood you live in, your family members that don't really fuck with you like that. That when you sitting at the table, they talking about your punk ass. You ain't happy. So now let me come to the one place where nobody really knows me, but they just know me for social media. Because this is the only place I can let shit off, and then I ain't got to worry about nobody coming for me because I live 100 miles away. Man, y'all don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Free, what up?
Well,
You out moving around, aren't you?
I'm about to. I'm getting myself together now. I'm about to be moving around.
Yeah. So the word of the day is misleading. Free. What when you think of that word misleading, right? When we see a lot of that in these YouTube streets, um, in your own words, what does misleading mean to you?
Dishonest. That's
Yeah.
what misleading means. Being dishonest. If you misleading somebody, you're being dishonest. You're not being your true self. You're not letting them know what it really is. It's dishonesty. I mean, you can have. I mean, you can put misleading in a lot of different things, and it all means dishonest. Let's go to a female. Female, I'm not talking about all females, but you got these females nowadays that would put makeup on, put a wig on, and all that. You're being dishonest. That's not really who you are. I thought you had long hair. I thought you had beautiful skin. Take that makeup off, your skin is fucked up. Because you take that wig off, your hair is shorter than mine, and I'm bald head. I mean, we can use it when it comes to the men. And men being dishonest, he's sitting there telling you all this stuff over the phone, and then you meet him. He telling you he's 6'5", muscular build, honeycomb caramel. You meet him, jet black, 4'11" fat boy. Being dishonest, he misled you. He thought he was talking to you. You only went to that bar because you thought he was going to meet the man of your dreams. No,
Yeah.
but all of them is being dishonesty. I mean, it's the same thing you can go with people trying to get a job. You put on a resume, you did this, and when you know you was a janitor, but you said, I got mechanical experience. I'm good with my hands and all that. And then you get to the job, and they say, okay, well, show me some of the stuff you know how to do. You don't know what the hell to do. You misled them to get the job.
Are you in
Yeah.
your bathroom? You in your bathroom, Free? She
Now
said
that's
you sound a little.
I'm running my water.
Oh yeah, she said you sound a little muffled. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I was. Yeah, that was a great point you just made up too about all that, and I was also talking about people just misleading other people about you as a person, right?
Hmm.
But the sad thing about it is when they could get one person to believe them about you,
Hmm.
that shit spreads like a wildfire. So now it's yeah, D Free, yeah, yeah, we heard about him, and without them even coming to check you, right? Let me go over to this brother's channel or his Facebook or Instagram to see what he's about. You know what I mean? Because then if I see what he's about, um, I'm not going to fall for the okey doke because you got an issue with him. Let me go see for myself. But you got these dudes that ain't even strong enough to do it. They got the mind of a fucking kid because they all of a sudden now you got 10 dudes or 5 dudes out there with a fuck D Free campaign. And I'm like, wait a minute, what did he do to you? Because this one person doesn't like him for whatever reason. You got about 5 of y'all that jumped on the bandwagon. For what? I don't understand that. How could it be that easy? Unless you guys all had some type of disagreement about something, but it's like, wait a minute, you don't even know this dude. Because that's what we got out here. A bunch of followers. Everybody want to follow. Nobody wants to be a leader. Everybody wants to be a follower. If you running around here as a grown ass man or woman and you're letting somebody mislead you about somebody that you don't know about, you're a sucker. Cause see, when you kids, we can understand kids doing shit, and even with them, they gotta be corrected. But if you're a grown ass person letting somebody mislead you about somebody that you don't really know nothing about, you a sucker. Cause I'm saying people, like you just said, Miss Bay, or turn on your dumb ass.
Yeah. You're not the only one, Jay, that happens to in real life or you and on YouTube. It happens to all of us in real life
Yeah,
and
of
on
course, of
YouTube.
course, of course. Yeah, it's happened to me. Free. We didn't experience some shit. We didn't just listen. We ain't been on this YouTube for 10 years, but from the time we've been here, we experienced a lot of shit. Between COVID and what you see today, we have experienced a lot. We've had people come and go out of our lives that we thought we were cool right here in these YouTube streets. Me and D Free together, together. You can tell who are the solid ones. Me, Free, and Underrated been rocking since for the longest. And out of all three of us, it ain't never been an issue where we all couldn't talk about it. But you see who's who. A lot of these dudes are animated. A lot of people are animated, what you see on here. Everybody ain't real because they beat on their chest like King Kong and they sound like DMX when they talk. Don't let that fool you. A lot of people are coming on here with their personal issues because of some shit they can't hold down in their life. I got a lot of shit that right now I can't hold down in my life. Huh? Oh, yeah, you know, Vay, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know, hey, it's a dirty job, Vay, but somebody got to do it, right? Somebody got to take the trash out. If we don't take the trash out, the whole house gonna stink. I don't like my house smelling, so I got to throw shit out. I got to throw it out there. Hopefully the trash man pick it up. Um, but it's like that. I got a lot of shit that I can't control in my life, but you don't see me coming on here crashing out. I come to talk to y'all about what I go through. Hopefully, y'all could talk to me about what y'all go through, and we all could get some understanding and try to come up with some solution. Remember, the word of the day the other day was solution. We all have to come up with a solution. How can we fix it? Because we can't fix it by yelling at each other and beating on our chest and tearing each other down like you see the rest of these idiots do. And because people can't have their way with you, this is what they're going to do. Bay, you only been on here 3 months. You had, be honest with you, baby girl, and I hate to put it like this, you haven't seen nothing yet. You haven't seen nothing yet. It gets worse. It gets worse because when people see you haven't been around long, oh, this is a new channel where we can cause a little ruckus. We can cause a little ruckus. And then when you show people the door, they get mad because blocking is the worst thing on YouTube right now. If you block somebody, no matter how many times you did it, you are the worst person in the world. Because now the thing is, don't go over there to no Doug Zone. He gonna block you. And if that was the case, all of y'all, a lot of y'all would have been blocked. Because not that y'all ever walked in disrespectful, but when y'all all came in, none of y'all came in disrespectful. Now, if I would have just blocked you for no reason, because I'm I don't know you, Bay, I don't know you, block Polo, I don't know you, block Angie, I don't know you, block. No, everybody came in respectful. Had anybody would have came in disrespectful, they would have been out of here. My brother Jeff Spark that I knew for a while, a lot of these people, anybody could have got blocked. I'm not, you know, I'm only Mr. Block them when you feel like being disrespectful. But because people can't have their way in your channel, they can't come in your house and do what they want and say what they want. Now they're gonna create this narrative of, oh, you be blocking people. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do when people are disrespectful. At least that's what I thought. You gonna let somebody that you don't know like that walk into your house, even if somebody you know like that, you gonna let them walk into your house and stand on your couch with their shoes on? Huh? You gonna let them go to use your bathroom and leave the toilet up and don't put the toilet seat down? You gonna let somebody go into your refrigerator without washing their hands? What are we talking about? Huh? The word of the day is misleading. Don't let nobody do that when they come to you. People are gonna do whatever they want, and there's only so much you can stop. It's not really too much you can do because people are gonna do whatever they want. That's just how it is. That's how the game goes. But you don't let what they say or do affect what it is that you say and do. You got to keep doing you. I gotta wait for my brother D Free to come back. All right. Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
gone nowhere. I'm just getting dressed.
What's that? Oh, all right. So, all right. So yeah. So the way you just broke that down for you is uh, yeah, it's the misleading is so nasty in these especially in these YouTube streets. It's nasty.
Yeah.
It's nasty because right now there's a We may not know, but I'm sure somewhere there's a fuck D free campaign right now. You like, wait a minute, me for what?
Oh,
What did I do?
oh, I bombasted yesterday, last night. Well, this morning actually, I should say.
You what?
This morning, I said I stopped it this morning, like around, and they was there, but she didn't. I don't think she knew what was said. I think she left by the time it was put out there. Um, Mr. Toxic individual went over to Polo Channel and was pretty much saying that about me, and
Oh
they
Lord.
didn't they didn't know who he was talking about. Polo was like about D Free, and they was like, what? They were like, nah, D Free cool. I said I can tell by the way he came up here, he a cool individual. She's like, nah, I don't believe that. She's like, nah, that's who he was talking about.
Wow. Wow. No, because the talking don't mean
I
nothing
don't care
because
what nobody said.
the talking don't mean nothing because in real life ain't nobody doing nothing.
See, this is the funny thing about it. Like basically, she heard it. You hear all that he doing all this. Not one time have I ever mentioned this dude. I told you I don't have an issue with him. He has an issue with me. I don't got an issue with that guy. Not one time have I ever mentioned that dude. No matter where I go. The
That
only
suck,
time
that
it's
that
being
suck,
mentioned was
that sucker just not
when
happy with his life. That's what it is, and that's the type of people. People like him are mislead.
he,
That's
yeah,
all it
only
is.
only time Only time I mention that dude is when somebody said, "Oh, he said this, he said that," or if I happen to go to a panel where he's on and I'm on the panel as well. That's the only time I ever mention that dude. I
Well,
don't have nothing to say about the dude.
he don't have too many places to run to. You got to remember, a lot of places he been blocked. He don't have many places to run to, and that's the problem because everywhere he run to, he's being blocked. But why do you think you
Oh,
being blocked,
she said she was
sucker?
asleep when that happened. She was told by somebody else. Yeah, yeah. And Polo brought it up. She was like, "That's who he was talking about." They was like, "What?" She's like, "Man, I could tell by the smile on his face, he's not that type of dude." She's like, "Well, that's who he was talking about." You know, I said, nah. I said, that nigga, he got an issue with me. I don't know. I don't know why he got an issue with me. The man,
When people
he
can't, you
thought
know
I
what
was
it is?
somebody else.
When people can't get through to you the way they want to, and they see that it's not affecting you, that bothers them. You know, some people will just leave you alone and go on about their business, but when they see that they can't get through to you, that bothers them. But then once again, like I said, that is a miserable. He's a miserable person. And this is the reason why he's been blocked from a lot of channels. And I'm telling y'all, all of y'all that think he cool, y'all talking about, oh, he funny. Yeah, all right, that's what y'all think until he flip on y'all ass. Told y'all better start protecting y'all channels. Protect your space and your peace because when something happened, don't come up there saying no Doug Zone, you was right. I don't want to
And
hear it.
yeah, and like I said, I'm not. Like I said, I don't have nothing to say about the dude. He doesn't move me one way or another. If you rock with him, you rock with him. I have no problem with that. That's those your people. I mean, even Dub Whiteside, he rocks with him or whatever. I ain't got no issue with it. That's who you rock with. That's who you rock with. Just long as you know he does have issues, and
Yeah.
it will be some things that will be said. Now, he might come back and apologize. He might not. I don't know. I don't rock with him like that, so I
You
couldn't tell
can't. You
you
can never
that
come back and apologize to me.
I
Keep
can't
that
tell you if he
energy.
came
Ain't
back
no
and
apologize.
apologized to anybody or not.
Ain't no apologizing to me. Keep that shit over there. Stay out of my way.
The one
You're
thing
not
I
doing
will say is
you're not doing
he.
nothing to nobody. So you doing all this beating on your chest like King Kong, DMX voice. You ain't gonna do nothing. Nothing.
I'm not going to keep harping on the dude. I was just bringing that up. That when you said that, I was like, oh, it was something going on about D. I didn't even know. I just happened to come through. I say, oh, Polo Live. I said, let me go over there. She always showing love over here, and I went over there, and then that's what was told to me. I was like, wow. I said, I don't even mention this dude. This dude, I'm living rent free in that man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not gonna be walking into too many places where I see it. So no disrespect. I'm coming support, say what's up, and get up out of there. That's how that's gonna be. I ain't holding no conversations. I'm gonna say what I say and get up out of there because I don't stand toxic shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be around people who mislead. That's just what I'm not doing. Now I don't tell people how to run their channel. I ain't doing that. You run your channel how you run it. That's your business. You just got to remember, if your channel's not going the way it's supposed to go, that's your fault because you are the leader. You are the one that controls how your channel is going to go. So if your channel just so happened not to be going the way it's going, or people don't want to stay on your channel because certain people you might have around, you got to ask yourself what you doing wrong. You got to ask yourself that. What am I doing wrong? Just saying. But you got, like I said,
Hold on one second.
you got people who just they're gonna start a whole F him campaign, F her campaign, trying to get everybody on the bandwagon where they on one channel talking about it. That's cool. They're talking on these channels don't mean anything. The question is, are you going to pull up? Because if you're not, shut up.
Yeah.
The talking don't mean anything, and we don't have time for it. And 2026 is getting ready to come in. Let me let y'all know right now, ain't nobody gonna be addressing this shit. We only talk about important people. We talk about important situations. We talk about important places. We don't talk about lames, chumps. We don't do all that. Now, if that's something that y'all want to surround yourself around, cool. But just know that us brothers over here, we ain't doing it. And we don't do that he say, she say, because that's for kids. If somebody got an issue with you, they know how to find you. Or if they really want to do something, like I said, they'll put some gas in that car and they'll come see you. Y'all better stop believing this fake ass energy you see with these dudes on here because they not doing nothing and y'all keep falling for it. We are too old to be this person got a problem with this person. That you see what Vay did the other night with old girl? That's what you call grown ass people. Nobody's going 2 or 3 years beefing with somebody on social media. Ain't nobody got time for that. Cause somebody want to mislead out here. Got people thinking this about you and they don't know nothing about you. But they done start a whole fuck you campaign. I don't even know why I'm saying fuck him. I'm just saying it because this dude's saying it. Not over here. 2026 is gonna be approaching. We coming to the end of the year. We got way more things to talk about than these suckers out here. But if y'all want to surround y'all channels with suckers, y'all keep on. We don't tell nobody where to go and who to hang out with, but just know when that sucker flips on you, you can't come back here and be like, you right, because you already was warned. Not just him, but a lot of these suckers. He ain't the only sucker. There's about 99 suckers out here on YouTube. There's plenty of them. He ain't the only one.
Nah, he not the only one. There's a bunch of them out there.
There's a
Like
bunch
I
of them
said,
out there. So let's not make it like it's old. It's just he's the only sucker. There's plenty of them. He's just
just like
known.
I was telling the ladies last night when I was up on the panel. They was asking me how, or well, one of them asked me how do I deal, how do I I mean, do I lean towards this or lean towards that when it comes to individual? I said I don't favorite either one. What I do is I sit back and I analyze the situation. I look. I'm the type of person I would sit back and don't say nothing and find out.
Yeah.
Not even friends. I deal with my jobs. I sit back and analyze the situation. and then I take it for what it is. I don't need nobody to tell me what it
Oh,
is because
she said who
it's not
channel?
that.
I think he was on Polo. He was on Polo's channel, right? Polo. You was on Polo channel?
Yeah, I was on Polo channel.
Yeah, you on Polo channel.
Yeah, I analyze it for what it is. I don't need nobody to tell me what I should do or how I should handle situation because that's what you need to do. That's not how I need to do it. Me and you are two different people.
Yeah.
I don't handle the things the same way you handle. I don't analyze it the same way you analyze it. You might analyze it and see something totally different than what I see. So that's why I said a lot of times you gotta when it comes to individual situations, you gotta do the research yourself. You can't
Yeah.
take anybody's word for anything because we all have different flavors of the month. We all have different flavors. I might like milk chocolate,
Yo,
and,
chill,
and,
yo,
and,
yo,
Clarence,
free, knock
might
it
like
off,
vanilla.
free, knock it off. I already knew what you. I already know. Yo, free, knock it off, knock it off, yo, knock it all the way off, knock it off, knock it. You, yo, you tried to sneak that one in. You think you sneak? You
No,
tried to sneak.
I'm just using it. I'm just using it as an example. I might like milk chocolate. Clarence might like vanilla.
Yo, you tried to sneak that one in. You a funny dude, man. Look, Ray laughing at your ass. Yo, you cool.
Uh,
Hey, Bay come to New York. I can't believe he gonna be like, "What up, milk chocolate?" That shit gonna be crazy, yo. I gotta call you Vay. I can't call you milk chocolate. My wife will bust me upside my head. Nah, but no, you right though. But like I said, ain't nobody gonna be spending the rest of their 2025. Like I said, it's 2 months left, man. Ain't nobody gonna be sitting here wasting their time with that shit. But the word of the day was misleading, in which that's a very important word. It's very important. Cats is out here misleading, and y'all listening to the shit. Study doing your own homework. It's
I mean,
sad.
I said, I mean, when it comes to God damn it, son of a bitch, when it comes to situations, you just got to do your own analysis. You can't let nobody tell you what it is. You gotta see it for what you see it for. I can see it for what I see it for. Vay can see it for what she see it for. Clarence can see it for what he see it for. We might all have different outcomes of what we just saw. We all just but we all might have different outcomes. And you take it for what you take it for. No, I can't say, oh, you wrong. That's not what you saw. You can't say I'm wrong. That's not what I saw. That's I saw what we interpret. So if I interpreted bad, Clarence interpreted yeah, I see where you got that from. And they said, oh no, he didn't mean that. It was actually we saw something totally different. But we saw the same exact thing. We all saw something totally different, but we saw the same exact thing.
Yeah. No, if we ever would have got misled, me, D Free, underrated, a lot of us one that got cool. If we would have let somebody come in and say, yo, D Free, don't deal with him, or underrated, don't deal with him, G5, don't deal with him, Crush, don't deal with him. We all could have easily been enemies today, right? We all could have had an issue with each other and not even know why we had an issue with each other. And we all would have been on somebody live talking about, brother, I ain't never had an issue with you. It was just people that I was cool with that had an issue with you. But me and you ain't never really had no words. So yeah, I'm sorry, brother. For what? You understand what I'm saying? There's cats out here that have to actually apologize to each other and don't even know why they had an issue with each other because somebody that they was around had an issue, and then when you stop being cool with that person and find out what they about, now you want to come apologize to the person. Oh man, that wasn't me, that was just him. That was my dude, and it was just certain shit he said about you, and I was just rocking with him. But come to find out, man, D Free, you not bad at all. You actually alright, dude. And I'm mad that I didn't been get cool with you. Shit crazy.
yeah,
Shit crazy. We have each other's phone numbers and we all kick it. We've been around each other for the summer. That's what we do. You fools are not even doing that. Prize fighter, what up? You fools are not
What's
even doing
going
it.
on, Christ?
Happened with me and the lady I placed it with people and she was around, don't like me. Yeah, but that it be like that, Vay. Vay, you only been in here 3 months, Vay. I hate to tell you this, Vay. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I like to keep it real here on No Doug Zone. It's only going to get worse because you are new. People are gonna see that your channel is new, and they're gonna try to make your channel a free for all. You have to make
Yeah,
sure you don't let that happen.
I mean, I hear that a lot about a lot of people that I actually rock with. Um, a lot of people have lied on individuals and things
Yeah,
like that, and I know it to be a lie because I've been around some of these individuals personally. I've been around them personally.
yeah,
Like a lot of people on YouTube, they all friends and that, but a lot of these guys never actually met up. I met up with Clarence. I met up with Quickly. I met up with G5. I met up with Southern T, BFTB, Ricky Williams, Al B, Ashley Corner. It's a lot of folks I actually met in real life. Most of these people never. Thomas from the Bronx,
yeah.
BC. Most of these people never met each other in real life. I ain't gonna say none of them, but a lot of these people that claim they're friends with somebody, they never met these guys.
They never
They
met
just
them.
only know them from YouTube. I have no problem. And they say, hey, dog, let's link up. Bet, let's link up. I really mean let's link up, nigga. I'm not just saying it because we on the live. I really mean let's link up.
Yeah, yo.
I take it.
Yo.
I flew down to Dallas to meet up with Kwee and G5 and them. I flew down there. I ain't had to go. Yeah, I wanted to go to the fight, but I ain't had to go. I chose to go.
Yeah, yeah. When he came to New York to see me,
I said
you know, he
I'm
got
about to
fought.
take my ass to Chicago to go meet up with Dr. Mock this upcoming year. That's my next
Yeah,
move
yeah.
I'm making pretty soon. I'm
Shout,
taking my
shout,
ass to Chicago.
shout out to the doc. Shout out to the
I mean,
doc.
who knows? I might go out to Cali, go meet up with Bay. We have a whole folks,
No,
her
no,
folks,
no.
my folks, and we all meet up and chill.
Oh, oh, hell no, 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 no. You ain't not gonna be around the mm. Hell
You
no,
said I'm
B.
not gonna be around what?
Hell no. Mm.
What are you talking about, Clarence?
Not you, sir. Crush, what up?
I'm talking about something totally different. You know damn well I don't go nowhere without the missus.
No, she didn't mean like that, Bay. Nah, not like that, Bay. You talking about we all kicking it as a collective. Like when you come to New York, we all kicking it.
No, yeah, I damn sure didn't mean it like that. I don't go
Yeah,
nowhere without
hell
my
no.
missus.
Cause I
My
know if I
missus
go
go
somewhere,
everywhere I go.
I ain't going without my missus. When I come to LA, when I told you I'm coming to LA for the Olympics, for the boxing Olympics, of course you know I'm gonna have my partner in crime with me. That's a
Nah.
fact. I'm not just gonna friend.
I don't do long distance relationships. I don't do long distance relationships. But no, I don't go nowhere without my missus. I mean, even like what I said, when I went to Texas, I went to New York. My wife was right there with me. She wasn't. They all met my wife the same time they met me.
Oh yeah, Prize. I heard you be out here. Yeah, I'll be there because I just got my credentials. I just got my credentials for the fight. I'll be at the weigh-in. Um, the press conference and the weigh-in is Friday. Both of them are on the same day. And the media workout is Thursday in Gleason. So I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Yeah,
I
nah.
just got the
Like
credentials for that.
whenever I do something, my wife is right there. Only time my wife won't be there is if she say, "Nah, you go ahead. I'm not making that trip." But like
Yeah.
she ain't never been to Cali, so she'll definitely be with me. She ain't never been to Chicago. She'll definitely be with me.
Yo, damn, Prize. So that means I get to see Prize Fighter and BBO Friday. So I guess y'all gonna be at the press conference in the weigh-in. That's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna make sure to exchange numbers with y'all. Oh yeah, babe. We try to be. We try. You know what? We don't try to be. We are, babe. We been like that. That's why Crush. I'll be there Saturday. Oh, you coming the day of the fight? Well, I'll see you. I'll see you. That's why me, Crush, Underrated, a lot of us have been able to say for the last 4 years, 5 years, we all have able to been close the way we are. Because there's never been no misleading. There's never been no misunderstanding. We all don't have to agree, but we're never gonna turn on each other and curse each other out because of another did shit. Like y'all don't, I don't know how many times I could keep explaining this to y'all. Y'all just don't care. It's always popularity versus the truth, and y'all don't care about no truth. Y'all care about what's popular. Y'all don't care. If somebody told you right now, yo man, leave D Free alone, some of you assholes will go for it. Some of you actually will believe it and be out here with a fuck D Free t-shirt on. You would do it. You would do it with me. You would do it to any of my comrades. You would do it. We solid folks over here. We all. You think we all agree? You think we all agree because we know each other? Crush could easily tell me right now that he don't agree with me with something. That don't make him no less my brother. D Free, Underrated, even down to Prize. I never met Prize, but I like Prize. I'm looking forward to meeting my brother Saturday. We all don't have to agree. God, we agree to disagree. Y'all act like the word disagree don't exist. You just got to agree. No, that's why it's agree and disagree. Tay Tay, what's up? Like, what are we talking about? Do not let somebody mislead you, man. That's the word of the day, misleading, man. Don't let these people be out here doing that shit. Don't let people out here paint this picture about you that's not true. What's that song? What's that song, Crush? Help me out, y'all. It's an old school song. Where you say, come to me, don't ask my neighbor. Yeah, don't ask my neighbor, come to me. You want to know something about me? Come to me.
Oh, you talking about Rescue Me? You talking about
I'm good.
the joint that Gina sung on the she sung on the Martin joint.
Yeah, shit, come to me. Don't ask my neighbor.
Come to me,
Yeah, what the fuck?
don't ask my
Don't ask
neighbor.
my neighbor, come to me. Don't be afraid of what you see. Shit, don't be come to me, man. Y'all won't do it though.
Don't be afraid. That's the name of it. Don't be
Yeah, don't
afraid.
be afraid. Come to me, and I'm being serious, y'all. I'm serious, Crush. Dead ass. Don't look. I'm not being funny. Come to me. They won't do it though. They'll go to somebody else about you, or just believe whatever's being told to them. For real. Don't go to nobody else. Yo, let me ask you about Crush. Let me ask you about Vay. Let me ask you about Jeff. Let me ask you about D Free. Well, then, matter of fact, let me go to D Free and ask about him. Let me get around him and see what kind of person Tay is. Let me see what kind of person Crush is, Jeff. I'd have been around all majority all these people except for Crush. I'm waiting to get around him.
The
Don't ask my
problem is
neighbor. Yeah. I'm
most
waiting
people
to get
don't want
around
to come around. Most
for
people
the
don't want
last.
to come around me because I intimidate them.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Some people didn't want to come around you free because you was around law enforcement. I had people say, I don't fuck with cops. I don't fuck with pigs. I go, whoa, 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 hold on. We're not gonna do that. You don't know that man.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
tell you
know
like
that
this.
man.
A lot of people have said that they like, man, I don't really like cops. They this, they that, they this, they that. And then somebody will come out, they be like, D Free, the police officer. This when I was still working. They're like, D Free, police officer. They were like, what? They were like, that's true. I was like, yeah, I am. Like G5, he didn't know. G5 he was on the loud smoking. G5 found out he was like, oh, snap. I said, no, y'all do y'all thing. Y'all do y'all thing.
Yeah,
Do
man.
your thing.
They be emotional. I'm a civil that shit don't apply to me. Yeah, it just kills me that the misleading people actually they'll go for the okey doke. You know what I mean? they'll go for it. Hey, don't go over there talking to that cat
I mean,
because
I done heard.
he's never going to agree with what you say. So don't go over there to his show, or don't talk to this woman because I don't like her. And you go, well, why do you don't like her? It's just something about her. I don't like her. Well, no, it can't be. I just don't like her. I just don't like him. What is it? Because you're
Your
misleading
question
and you're
that
giving.
was funny. Yeah, Crush was there. He said that was funny. If you could have just seen the face that G5 made, that nigga G5
Oh
was like,
man. If y'all would have been on the panels at the time when we was on the channels all together, y'all would have peed on yourself because it was magical. It would be the look on people's face when they see is D Free a police officer? Oh shit, I'm out of here. I got warrants. I used to laugh like, oh yo, y'all stop, yo, cut that shit out, man. Cut that out. Cut that out. Free my guy. I don't about if he was law enforcement. Yeah, exactly, Prize. I never cared about you know what, Prize? I never care about what anybody is unless it's something that could affect, other than that, I don't care. I never cared. That's why we all was able to be friends the amount of years we've been friends. Not too many people. Yo, how many relationships have we seen being broken up on here and we all still cool? You know how many
mm-hmm.
relationships have been tarnished?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? There's been relationships, there's been people that we never thought would separate, and we still here and we able to kick it and talk to each other. I feel like we got to get around each other more outside of this YouTube shit. But the great thing it is that we could all reach each other. We all Facebook friends. We all Instagram friends. Some of us have each other's numbers, which I got to start putting my number out there more for people to have. But one thing we ain't gonna do is have people misleading.
See, the one thing about me, you always get this with me. You always
Huh.
get the real. You always get the real.
Yeah.
I don't do anything different.
Check your space, your peace, and be aware of your surroundings. I tell y'all this all the time. Stop letting these fools come in and cause a distraction. Do not let these fools cause a distraction. Don't let these fools try to paint this picture and make it seem like this is what it is. And just because I put this painting on the wall, this makes it the realest painting. This is the realest painting you see right now. Because this is what it is. Nah, get the fuck out of here. You moist meter motherfuckers who are not happy with your lives, with your relationships, with your jobs, with your living situation. That sound like a you problem. Don't go take it out on the world. And don't go take it out on somebody who didn't do anything to you. Because if nobody never violated your family, they never invaded your space, you can't hate somebody just because they don't say what you don't agree with on social media, or because they won't allow you to be inside their channel. Yeah, bunch of moist meter. Yeah, babe. Crush could explain that to you. They won't allow you on their channel. They won't allow you in their space. They won't let you in on their conversation. So now, because they won't allow you to do all that, now they're the biggest piece of shit. And now you want to go tell other people. And then you want to down talk them as that supposed to make somebody feel bad. But this is what's going on. This is why I tell anybody who's just walking into YouTube, if you've been on here a couple days on YouTube, if you've been on a couple months, you have you haven't seen anything yet. But the question is, are you strong enough to deal with this shit? Are you strong enough to deal with what comes with YouTube? Because there's gonna be some shit. You're gonna have to prepare yourself for some people that you thought that was cool with you, that's gonna flip on you. Unless y'all have that tight relationship and that understanding that if you got a problem with me, D Free got a problem with me, he gonna call me. I swear to God, he gonna call me. Not because I said, because that's how real he is. He gonna call me. Coach Seafood, he gonna call me and tell me that was some sucker shit you did. You can't be beefing with Free. You gotta fix that. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna say that. You understand what I'm saying? We all are gonna fix that problem. All of us is gonna fix it. Ain't no way I'm gonna have a problem with Free and then behind scenes I'm on the live sneak dissing them. I tell y'all this all the time. I'm not trying to repeat myself, but I'm just being real with y'all. Cause I'm not gonna mislead. I'm not finna put on this fake ass behavior to make y'all comfortable. This shit is wild. I'm not about to do it. Before I do that, I'll end my channel. And when I mean end my channel, I don't mean end my live. I will take my channel away and my shit will disappear before I keep faking for you peckers. I ain't about to do that. I ain't about to do that. I came too far in this YouTube shit to be shaking and faking. And to let some other sorry motherfucker who, because something's not going right in their life, to let them make me feel, because people do that when they not happy. Misery loves company. If they can say something to you that'll make you disappear, they'll do it. Well, you say to yourself, you know what? I don't want to do this YouTube shit no more. I don't want to talk boxing. I don't want to talk sports, movies, rap. I don't want to do shit. I'm out. I can't do this no more. I can't take it. All I want to do is make great content, but they won't allow me. They won't allow me to do it. Well, I got a response for that. You can't allow me to do shit because I do what the fuck I want to do. We didn't need your permission to get on YouTube. You didn't grant us our channel. Last time I checked, we made this. We created this. We put the hard work into this. We thought about the topics that we want to talk about. Not you. You don't control what we do. Half of y'all ain't got a place to call. Half of y'all ain't got a place to even call home a damn channel, but then worrying about what somebody else do. Man, get the fuck out of here. Are you shitting me or are you kidding me? Yo, your thing, D-Free.
You better not be shitting at all.
Yeah, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know about these cats. Word of the day is misleading. Misleading. Can't have that happening. We got to correct that shit at the door. Yeah, you can't stop somebody from saying shit, but I tell you what you won't do. You're not going to go out your way to tarnish my name or my brand. See, because once you're doing that, you're messing with my opportunities. You're messing with my money. Because I don't know about y'all, but a lot of us is trying to get money on here. You will mess somebody up because of what you're saying about them. But why would you care, right? Because you're miserable. You don't have a life of your own.
You mess with my money. You messing with my livelihood, and then I turn into the Incredible Hulk. You don't want to see me when I get angry.
Yeah. But they don't see that part. You know why they don't see that? Because they're not doing nothing with themselves and they don't have nothing to look forward to. They have nothing to look forward to. I'm sorry, motherfuckers who get up every day figuring out how can I fuck up somebody's day today. Huh? I fucked 2 people's life up yesterday. Let's see if I can fuck up 4 today. Let me see how I can be a disturbance and a distraction to somebody's comfortability. Who would I pick on today? Oh, yep. You know what? Let me go fuck with this No Duck Zone guy. Because I just hate his fucking name. And let's see if I come over there messing with him when he duck this smoke. Let me see. How can I ruffle his feathers? Let me insult his channel. Let me say something about his wife. She's fat. She got 4 eyes. She's a midget. Let me say something that can ruffle his feathers.
Fuck is that?
Huh?
Nah, I heard some crazy shit. Sound like Jason was trying to get in my car.
Oh, hell
Sound like,
no.
sound like a nigga was just breathing hard. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, that was nothing but the trolls. That's all. Don't worry about it. But they'll do that. I'll talk about this, and you know what I mean. Hey, y'all out here talking about the youth, but what y'all fail to realize, y'all asses are the youth. You old motherfuckers, y'all are the youth. I don't even get mad with these kids no more, cause y'all are the youth. You old motherfuckers are the youth. You know how they be calling the old
Tay
youngins?
Tay, what it do, sis?
You know how they be calling these old dudes the old youngins? You old dudes are the old youngins. Yeah, they be lying. We talked about that at the cookout, Tay. Remember? Remember the name we dropped at the cookout? Motherfucker be lying. You find out who behind shit. And you be like, what? You was wait a minute, this person was behind this the whole time, and I'm thinking it's these people that did it, but it really was you? Misleading.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, you got a lot of wolves in sheep clothing out here in the YouTube
Oh,
streets. That's
damn.
why I say. That's why I say it's best to sometimes just sit back and analyze what's going on. If you just sit back and just listen and don't say nothing,
Yeah.
you'll start to put the pieces together. You're like, hold up.
Crush, I'm
I
on
was just
I'm not
over
on
there. I didn't I didn't see
StreamYard. I'm
nothing.
not on StreamYard, Crush. So yeah, I wish I could get another person in here. I should have been on Instagram, but I don't do my lives on the gram no more because Instagram be tripping. Be on some. Yeah, they
Like
do. And I when we
all you gotta do is just sit back and you'll start putting the pieces together. You be like, hold up, I was just over there. I didn't hear none of that. What the fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, no, but this is what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like me and Tay, when Tay see you, we'll tell you about it. But when we was in person at the cookout, we talked about some shit, and we put some things together. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm thinking this came from this person, but this is who the fuck it came from. I said, but we rock with this person. Why the fuck would they go out their way to do that? And then made it seem like the whole time they sat back and act like they didn't have nothing to do with it, which it almost caused me to crash out on some people I didn't need to crash out on. But then when I found out who's behind it, that shit almost got me in a situation where what if I would have jumped out there and crashed out? Now we got this whole big thing where now we on channels talking about each need this and oh when I see you in the street, all this over what? While the person that caused the ruckus,
yeah,
the
I don't
person who caused the ruckus is sitting back like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this shit to unfold. I'm just gonna sit back and just watch all this shit.
see. That's why I don't listen to he say she say. I don't listen to that. I hear it. I don't listen to it. I hear it, and I do the research myself. Let me go research. Like some people say, oh, don't mess with this one because of this, and that. But then when you do your own research, you find out that it ain't got nothing to do with none of that. That's why I say it's best for you to do your own research. Don't go off the words of people
No,
that you rock with. Even though you rock with them, they can get shit mixed up as well. They can lie
yeah,
about shit as well. Just because you rock with them doesn't mean they're not gonna lie to you. Shit, they'll lie to whoever they can lie to if they need to lie. They'll lie to whoever they need to lie to if they need to lie. They
yeah,
they if they lie to their own family members, what makes you think they won't lie to you? You ain't a family member.
nah, no, you ain't. But I realized that it's teaching me more and more in life to watch motherfuckers, man. And I'm like, wait a minute, why would they do that? Because then that's always the number one question, free is why. Now, why would you go do that? Why would you go say that? Why would you throw my name in that?
Look where I'm at.
Why
Look
would
where I'm
you?
at, Clint.
Why
Look where
would
I'm
you?
at, Clint.
Huh?
Look where I'm at.
You in Burger King or Popeyes? Well, they both usually are next to each other. But this is
I'm
what
at.
people do.
I'm at edible. Edible.
Edible. Well, that ain't my damn place. I don't want none of that shit. Um, but people will do that. There's gonna be some things on here in these YouTube streets for you newcomers that's gonna have to understand some shit. This shit ain't always gonna be what y'all think it's gonna be. Just because people walk into your chat with smiles and greeting. I told you this before. People got ways of slithering their way in on your channel. And as soon as you let them have their way, or as soon as they get comfortable, they gonna show your ass who they really are. A lot of these dudes out here ain't about shit. Can't punch through a wet paper bag. wouldn't bust a grape in a food fight, but they want to convince you how goddamn tough they are.
Yeah.
Some of them can't even be comfortable in their own city they live in. Some of them got beef in their own damn city, but they trying to convince you they outside all day, but you outside on your side of the city because you know if you go to the west side of your city, there's a couple dudes ready to bust your head. But you trying to convince me we outside. Of course you are. On your side. I'm in Harlem. I can go to the east, the west.
That's the thing about me. I don't have a beef with anybody. I can go anywhere I choose to. You got a beef with me? That so be it. You got a beef with me. But I ain't got a beef with nobody. I go anywhere I damn well please. Y'all see me all throughout the day. I be riding around different neighborhoods, different cities all day long. I be in Baltimore, I be in Maryland, I be in DC, I be in
That's a
shit.
fact.
I be everywhere. I be a lot of times I be dolo. Sometimes I have the wifey with me, but a lot of times when I'm going out throughout the day, I'm out here riding the streets by myself. I
Dolo.
ain't got no
Dolo.
beef with nobody.
And that's not to be the tough guy, but when I leave out my house, I ain't got 30 people with me. I ain't got a knife on me. I ain't got a gun on me. I don't own any of that. And I'm not saying it's wrong with anybody carrying it, because sometimes in certain places it's crazier than other places, and you have to protect yourself. But just know that when I walk the streets, I'm by my goddamn self. I ain't got 30 people with me. And I'm gonna let you know who I am too, because I always got my logo on. I've always got my logo on. And even if I don't, you should know my face if you
I
follow
was
social media.
I about to say. I mean, I might have my logo on, I might not, but the one thing I always got on, I always got this goddamn camera on when I'm on a live stream. I don't care who panel I'm on, my camera's always on.
Always
So
on.
you know,
And
you
you
know
know, and
exactly what you're
that's
looking
another
like.
thing. You ain't got your cam on. Fool, you know what I look like. Go to my YouTube, go to my Instagram. See, I don't have to show it like this because people know what I look like. They know what I look like. Fuck. I do the YouTube shorts. I got videos showing my face. Y'all know what the fuck I look like. So don't ever be like, oh, I didn't know that was you. You knew it was me. So because people do a good job acting like they ain't see you, avoiding you. I mean, you know it was me. But I walk these streets all the time, dolo, by
Mhm.
myself. And that's not because I think I'm a Mr. Big Badass. I've been moving by myself since I was a shorty. I've had friends I moved around with, and then I moved by myself. I was going to Times Square at 15, 16 by myself. I wasn't going with a whole group of kids. I've always moved dolo because I always realized you came in by yourself, your ass gonna leave by yourself. So don't always depend on people to hold you down because they may not always go that way. You might find yourself in a situation where you're gonna have to hold yourself down.
That's what I said. Anybody that know me, that been to my live or been around me, they know that nigga D Free don't cause no problem with nobody. He like laughing and joking. He ain't out here beefing with nobody. I don't beef with nobody. I laugh and joke. Life is too short. I done lost a lot of people throughout my life
That's a fact.
from different situations. Some people been taken away through senseless crimes. Some people been taken away through Mother Nature. Some people been taken away through act of God. It just people. A lot of people in my life I have lost throughout my life, and nah, I'm not sitting here spending a day that might be my last day beefing with somebody that I probably would never ever see in my lifetime.
Vay said she think Polo deleted the live. Why did she delete the live? Did he come up on the
No,
live
they were
saying
they,
stuff?
they no they was doing a lot of stuff up there, so she might have deleted it. I mean, when I got off, when I came off the joint, two of the ladies was going at it. I was up there dying laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. They was going at it. I was like, wow. All
Like
because
they was
when
like
I
they was
came
go
up there, I came up there to ease the tension because they was going at it when I came up. So Polo asked me to come up, so and I calmed everything down. We got the lady started talking about boxing, so we was going into different fights and different fighters and things like that. I had the ladies; they was all talking peaceful, And then right before I was about to leave, one of them said something about wrestling, and it went left, and I was up there dying. And
Um,
I was like, Polo, like, free. I appreciate you coming up here. No, I was like, not a problem. I'll be
yeah,
back again.
I want to talk to Polo because I have to tell. Like I said, I don't tell people how to run their channel, but tell Polo you don't delete a live every time something goes wrong because you're fucking up your channel like that. You can't always don't delete that all the time because you
Yeah,
just certain people
unless
you just
something is
can't let up.
yeah, unless something is being copyrighted,
Yeah,
it's really no point of deleting it. If
there's
it
no
ain't
point in
being
deleting it.
copyrighted, there's no point in deleting it because
How
yeah,
you fix that is you don't let them up. If people just
yeah,
be doing too much, you just be like, yo, I'm not letting you up because you can't delete every video because what you're doing is you pushing your channel back. Now I don't know how long Polo's been um on social media, on YouTube, but you're pushing your channel back. And if you would ever expect your channel to grow, you're gonna have to protect your space, your peace, be aware of your surroundings, and protect your investment. Because our channels are our investment. You got to protect that. I'm not deleting a video because somebody then did this and did that because I'm not bringing your ass up. I know who to bring through here. I know who not to bring through here. I'm not going to be having a whole bunch of people on my live trying to turn this shit into love and hip hop. She got to either control, he got to control what's going on over there.
And see that, and that's the thing with Polo, because when I came in, I don't know how long everybody was there, but
I came in there. She had like 35 people watching her watch stream. 35 views, and like I said, those people was in with those people, the entire. You just lost all of those hours. You lost all of those hours because monetized by having watch hours. You need to have
Yeah,
4,000
yesterday.
watch hours to be fully
Yeah.
monetized.
Yeah, I'm not deleting no videos. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not doing
You
that.
need to be. I came on there last night. It was last night. I mean, it was.
YouTube wait a minute. YouTube is tripping right now, Free. How the hell did I just hit? How the hell did I just hit an hour when I should have hit that at 9 o'clock? I just hit it now at 9:43. What the fuck is going on with they? What's up with they timing, bro? They timing is crazy.
What?
I went live at eight
What that?
o'clock.
I mean,
9 o'clock would have made an hour. I just made an hour at 9:43. What the fuck is going on with YouTube, B? Whatever.
no,
I ain't
they
complaining
probably
about it.
got they
It
probably
is.
got the time stuff.
It is what it is. It's all
It
good.
it'll
Yeah, yeah.
correct itself.
Polo did 3 lives yesterday. That's the one I missed. She did 3 lives yesterday, and she deleted what? 1 live? No.
She probably deleted the last one. See, when I came in there, Vay was there. Vay was there. She probably didn't see me in the chat. She was there because she told somebody, uh, I'm gone. And one of the persons was like, all right, Vay, good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And Vay had responded, I'm not going to bed. I'm just leaving here.
Oh,
And Vay know exactly what I'm talking about. She knows
oh,
exactly what I'm talking about. She was like, I'm not going to bed. I'm just leaving here. And so Vay had left. So she was there. She just probably didn't see me in the chat because when I came, it was like right before Vay was about to leave. And I saw her say that in the comment. And I had came up on the live.
yeah, yeah. That's one thing she don't need to do. I mean,
Yeah,
run your channel.
Vay, that one. She said that one is still up. She said that one is still up. Yeah, it's that one. That one
Um,
is still up.
yeah, that deleting and keep deleting and deleting. Nah, I can't do that. I'm not gonna keep doing that. That's absolutely not. Because if I feel like you are being a distraction to what it is that I'm doing, you're not coming up. You're not coming up. It's that simple. It's this YouTube shit. This YouTube shit is not hard. It's really not hard. It's not. You're not coming up. I'm not finna have a live where we arguing and we going back and forth and none of this shit is making sense. None of it. Oh yeah, I left that one. Chick ran.
Yeah, I know exactly who you talking about too. I know that's the one that started the whole thing right before I got off, and I was like, damn, we was all up here peaceful. I got the mood calmed down so y'all could talk sensible, and then went right back left right when I was about to get
That's
off.
because
I was like,
people. That's
wow.
because people are not being aware of their surroundings. That's the fucking problem. People are not being aware of their goddamn surroundings. You got
I can tell you one of the major reasons why things went left the way it did is because every last one of them up there was drinking. They was all twisted. They was
listen.
they was all up there twisted.
I never
And
tell
so you
nobody that
already
they
know.
can't drink, but you ain't coming up on my show and everybody sloppy and like we. You know what's so funny? We actually all been on lives together where a lot of us been drunk. But guess what, Free? We all crack jokes. We ain't never got up there yelling. How many times we all been on a live and some of us been smacked? We been smacked.
Oh, it's been damn near every live. I mean,
Every live, right?
Prize
Hey,
come up on a live damn near every live,
we
high
used
as
to,
hell.
man, we used to come on the live in the app. Yo, sometimes we used to be on the live fucking 12, 1 o'clock in the morning.
I mean,
Smacked.
you ain't gonna never catch Crush outside of work not smoking. You never gonna catch Prize outside of work not smoking. G5,
Come
Southern
on
T,
now.
all these guys they smoke on a regular basis.
These people
Smoke on
just
a regular basis.
these people like that want to be drunk and come up, and this is exactly the kind of people that I be. That's why I tell Vay when she share my live, don't share it to none of these people.
Okay, Vay. Okay, Vay. She said, I see you.
Yeah, that's why I be like, everybody's not for this channel. So people who come over here and they gotta ask why they over here, you ain't gotta be over here because this ain't one of the channels. Keep your ass from over here. They gonna stay away from me. I tell you
Yeah,
that
she
because
said,
I'm
yeah, stay away from that one. I knew who you was talking about when you said I don't want to mention that person's name because I don't want y'all around that one. I knew who you was talking about because she came through BVO a couple of times before. She came through BVO a couple of times before, but she never came up on the panel. She just came through the chat, and she said that last night. She said, "Oh no, I've been over there on BVO," and she said, "Y'all be over there having a good time." I said, "Yeah, that's what we do." I said, "We go back and forth with the fellas. Me and the fellas go back and forth all the time, but we
yeah.
keep it respectful. We keep it respectful.
I've
We
never
not
heard none
taking
of
it
y'all. I
personal
never
or
heard
none of that."
none of y'all. I've never been over there and heard anybody get invited to the Frank stand of somebody's deceased relative gets brought up, somebody's wife, somebody's
Yeah.
kid. It don't
No,
go there.
it's never personal because we know we're talking about boxing. Now it'll get heated at times, but it's boxing. It's boxing. We're not taking it personal. Now it has been times where certain individuals take it personal is because they don't like each other, and we try to keep those individuals away from each other. If they are, for the most part, they don't speak to each other. They will say something from time to time, but for the most part, they won't speak to each other. But for like I said, the vast majority of the times, we damn sure don't agree on everything because BVO be out that joint tripping sometimes. I'm like, BVO, come on now, no,
You
you
don't
tripping,
play
you
that.
tripping.
You
And
better.
so we don't agree on everything, but
Yeah, that's a fact,
again,
Josh.
you
That's a
got to
fact.
keep it respectful because at the end of the day, we talking about a sport that a lot of us don't know these individuals, and we probably never going to see these individuals in person, and what are you getting out of it? Because you like this fighter, or you like this basketball player, or you like this football player. What are you getting out of it by me and you fighting? Okay, we fight, you win or I win. At the end of the day, my opinion still gonna be the same thing. It ain't gonna change. It ain't gonna change because we got into a fight. I'm still gonna say the same thing. My opinion, we got into a fight because you said something you shouldn't have said.
Well, I tell you what, Vay, you keep her ass from over here. Cause over here we like to play the block. We like to play the block game over here. For real, I don't play none of that shit. I love to play the block game. Anybody who's looking forward to getting blocked, I got more blocks than Matumbo. Rest in peace to him. I got more blocks than him on this shit. Play with me and try it over here. The minute you walk in, just say something wrong, and you're out of here. See, I don't have time to entertain trolls. There's channels they make time. There's a lot of channels they make time to entertain trolls, and they'll let trolls say whatever they want to say until they get to a point where they can't take it no more.
Polo, Polo asked me. She was like, "D free, you straight? You alright?" Cause I was dying laughing. I like, yeah, nah, I'm good. One of the people in the chat, they were like, "Hell no, he ain't good. Look at him." I was dying. I was at that joint rolling because I don't know what the girl said to make the other girl go left like that. She didn't say nothing wrong. She like, hold on, we was up here talking about boxing. Your ass talking about some goddamn wrestling. Talking about some goddamn Bam Bam Bigelow. You out. Then she started going in. I was like, oh Lord, what the hell? It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. That shit, it just had me dying because she went left for it looked like she was looking for a reason to go left. It wasn't even
Yeah,
like I said,
but this is
the
what they
young lady
do.
ain't say nothing to
But,
make you go that way. You
but
was
this is what
looking
they
for a
do.
reason to go that way.
This is what they do. They find reasons. This is why I keep telling y'all. Y'all let people up on your channel thinking they cool. This is what they do. And y'all not
I was
paying
like,
no fucking
wow, that
y'all not paying no attention to it
it's
because
not.
y'all just want to let people up just to let them up, or whoever subscribed to your channel or whatever, you think they coming in cool, and this shit don't, it just don't, they start showing you who they really are. But y'all ain't gotta listen to me. Keep on doing it. Your channel's gonna get ruined, and then they're gonna come up and do something crazy, and then here it is, you gotta delete a video. Why should I have to delete a video for something that wasn't copyright? It was just us having a regular conversation, but because y'all said it did something and it was too much, I don't want people to come to my channel and go, "Oh, this is that Love of Hip Hop channel. This is the channel that they like drama." Man, I'm not subscribing to this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it just like I said, it had got to a point where everybody was conversating nice and calm, and they was conversating back and forth, nice and calm, and it was no
Um,
problems or anything.
you know what, Vay?
And
He ain't
then
got to do all that.
some
Just don't, Vay.
some
He ain't got to
situa-
do all that. Just don't let motherfuckers on. It's that simple. It's that simple, Vay. It's that simple. It is that simple, man. When you have a channel, you let who you want to let on. You don't have to, but just know, even when you put your link in the channel and you go and you tell somebody to show their face, 9 times out of 10, you might listen. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. I don't do it. If I don't send it to you in your email or your DM, you ain't getting it because I'm gonna protect my peace. I'm gonna protect it. I promise you, I'm gonna protect it. And that's why
like
people
I
get
said,
mad.
I
Hey, D free. That's why they get mad with me over here because they get mad because they don't walk in and see no link that they can press where they can come up here and cause a ruckus. People will get mad because you won't let them in your house so they can
I
do
I
whatever they want.
I put the link in my chat and I pin it so my fellas can come up so I don't have to keep dropping the link. But if somebody click the link that I don't know or I don't want on my platform, they ass will sit in the back the
Jay
entire
Bliss, what
show.
up?
They'll sit in the back the entire show or until they decide to get the fuck off. I'm not bringing anybody up there. I don't bring just anybody up there. The only
No.
people I bring up there is people that I know, or if it's somebody I specifically asked to come up on the platform. Other than that, I put the link in the chat. It's for my fellas. They know who the link is for. That's why they click it every time I go live because they know that the link is for them. And so everybody else, they know the link is not for them, or they don't want to come on the platform. So that's why I have no problem because, like I said, the people know who the link is for. I ain't gotta say, hey, this link is only for such and such. I put it in there. If you click it, and I don't want you on my platform, your ass will sit in the backstage the entire show or until you decide to drop off. Because I'm not letting your ass up. I didn't ask for you to come up.
Yeah. Yeah, man. At the end of the day, I
I,
don't put
I
none of that.
actually I actually prefer you in the backstage. That way, I ain't gotta worry about you being in the chat, disrupting my chat.
Yeah.
I prefer you backstage. Keep your ass backstage. I ain't gotta worry about your ass being in the chat.
I want to cook me.
Uh,
Yeah, man, Josh Sanders is stupid. Polo, same shit on Polo channel. Man. Yeah, well, you know what? She seems to be the female version of Oh Boy that we was just talking about. See, this is what I told y'all. You're gonna have people who want to come to your channel to be a distraction and a disturbance. If you want your channel to be successful, y'all gonna have to learn to keep these people off. You don't have to listen to me since I'm up here trying to tell people how to run their channel because you know I can't run mine. I don't know how to run mine, right? So what the fuck do I know? But if you ever gonna be successful in these YouTube streets, you better take that advice. Y'all keep letting people on because they sound cool. And we ain't gonna blame the alcohol because the alcohol is not what makes these people crazy. Sometimes these people are crazy already. The alcohol just makes them more crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Vay. I mean, you can't tell.
he
You see,
told
Vay, you see how you
he
said you was
told
telling him, Vay?
he taught her how to fight. Uh, I guess if he taught her how to fight, she ain't gonna be fighting because he don't fight.
Fuck out of here. Fight YouTube. That's the only thing he fight. Lame. Fuck out of here. Hey, misleading. It's the word of the day. Don't get misled. Don't let people mislead
I
your
mean,
channel.
like I said, I
Yeah,
mean,
Jay Bliss, they don't
everybody,
care about
every,
growing their channel. And it's crazy, man, because you have to care. Because if you're on YouTube just for attention and you're not on here to grow and to leave a legacy and hopefully put your family in a position where it could change your life and you just up here being ratchet and stupid, you're not somebody who gonna make it. The jig is up. I'm telling you, the jig is up with you. Because YouTube, one thing they don't have a problem with, they don't have a problem with snatching channels. I don't think they believe in that, Free. I don't think they believe that their channel could get snatched. I think maybe you
oh,
need to give them a homework lesson on you getting your channel snatched, Free. I don't think that exists.
hey, they'll find out very quickly because when they get that first strike, they get that first strike. YouTube gonna put your ass on a week suspension. You can't go live for a week. You get that second strike, they gonna put your ass on a 2 week suspension. If you get that third strike, your channel just gonna get deleted. You're like, hey, my channel ain't there no more. You have been deleted.
Hey, but what do we know? We just started doing this yesterday, Free. What do we know? We just walked into this. We don't know.
Like I said, a lot of these people are taking advice from people who either don't have a channel or don't have a successful channel. One of the two.
One of the two. And having a successful channel doesn't always mean being monetized.
No, a successful channel is a channel that has never been striked, a channel that has never been deleted, a channel that has a steady growth of subscribers. That's a successful channel because they monetize you after you get a certain amount of marks that you got to hit. If you want to be fully monetized, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, or 1,000 subscribers and 10 million views. If you want to partial monetize, you need 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, or 500 subscribers and uh 3 million views.
Yeah, that part. That part. So, hey, like Jay Bliss says, some people don't care about growing, but the thing is, right, the people who do care about growing, you are allowing the people who don't give a shit about your channel, y'all gonna let them interfere with that. You ain't gotta listen to me. Just keep being a part of the buffoonery.
And another thing too, like people talk about, oh yeah, I'm monetized. Now I'm about to start getting money. Not
Nah.
necessarily. Not necessarily. Because in order for you to see $1 from YouTube, you have to at you have the minimum you have to gross $100. So you have to you have to hit that threshold of $100. That $100 goes to YouTube. Everything else over that starts to come to you, but
Happy
they
Saturday,
take
12.
30% of whatever you make. So if you make $10, they take 3, you get 7. If you make $100, they take 30, you get 70. They get 30% of whatever you make. They get 30%. All those super chats, a $5 super chat, they taking 30% of that $5 super chat. They taking 30% of that $2 super chat, that $50 super chat. They get 30% of that.
Yeah. Yeah. So y'all better start thinking about all this ratchet shit that y'all see going on these YouTube streets. Ask yourself, did you get on here to go through all that? Because once you start making money, you got to share some of that shit with YouTube. So ask yourself a question. All this shit that's going on in your channels, y'all gonna keep allowing it? Is this why you're gonna keep going live to keep letting the ratchet shit go on? Because other than that, you serve no purpose on YouTube. If that's what you want on your channel, you might as well leave. Or you can stay. You ain't got to listen to me. Just don't bring none of the bullshit over here. Don't tell any of those people over there to come over here. Because over here, my block game is strong. It's strong. Walk over here if you want to with the bullshit. You're out of here.
I mean, yeah. I mean, because when it comes to the views, like people think, oh, I got 500 people in my live stream. I'm gonna get a lot of money. Not necessarily. Yeah, you got 500 people in your live stream, but the way when you do lives, the way you get paid from live is from people watching the ads. It's not from them watching the live stream. That just adds to your watch hours, but that you don't get paid from them being on your live for all that time. You get paid from them going to the ads. When you do videos, when you do a video, you get paid from the views on the video. How many people went and watched that
Yeah.
video?
Yeah.
That's when you pay for the views. And
Yeah.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's 25 cents per view. I think it's
Yeah.
25
Yeah.
cents per
I go
view.
look at all that.
So
I be going to, if y'all don't know about going in the YouTube studios, that's where you go check out shits. For y'all that don't know, some of y'all might not know. But when you go into the YouTube studios, it'll let you know everything it is that you need to know. See, but a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna tell y'all that on here. They won't tell y'all that on here. And I don't mean YouTube don't
yeah,
tell you.
a
I'm just
lot.
talking about other people in general. Some content creators won't share that information with y'all because they could care less. As long as they winning, they ain't gonna want to see you doing better than them. So a lot of them won't share that information. We different
That's
over
why
here.
if you look at a lot of these big channels that have a lot of subscribers, if you look at it, they do lives, but they also videos throughout the week. They drop videos damn near every day because they know that's where the money's at. The money is from the videos. It's not from the live stream. Yeah, you can get money from live stream because of the super chats and stuff like that. You can get money from that, but it's from the videos. That's where the big money comes from. Like,
That,
look at those daggone video those people that just be doing video. They never do a live stream. They only do video. Why they only do videos? Because that's where the money's at. These niggas be having like 1 million subscribers, but they never do a live stream. They only drop videos. Never do a live stream. That's what the money is, where the videos are.
yeah,
It's not the live stream.
yeah. And that's why every chance you see me, I don't care if I'm in the gym or where I'm at, you'll see me drop a video. Or you see me do a YouTube short. Even like every morning when I get up, what you see me do. Because I'll be having to take Tiff to make sure she gets to work safe. What you see me do. I take a walk, doing a quick video short, put it up. Some big content creators don't go live. They just do videos and talk. Yeah. Marky Dan, what's up? What's up?
Monkey Dan, the long lost soldier.
Yeah,
Where you been
football.
at? I know you took a beating on Thursday, but you ain't got to
Damn,
hide, nigga.
damn. Here we
It's only
go.
one game.
Here we go.
It's only one game.
Yo, Marky Dan just walked in and already you firing shots. Jesus. Damn it.
It's only one game, Marky
Let
Dan.
Marky
That nigga
go,
Marky
Marky,
Dan.
man. Marky, don't let him talk to you
Marky
like
Dan's
that.
team lost, and we haven't heard from Marky Dan. That man came and said, "Hey, how y'all doing?" and disappeared. You
Hey,
ain't never
Marky
see
Dan,
Marky Dan come in and leave.
don't let D Free be out here misleading. All right? Because that's the word of the day. Do not let D Free be out here misleading, because that's what he's doing right now. He's causing, in the words of Jadakiss, he's causing a distraction. He's causing a
I was waiting to
distraction.
hear. I was waiting to hear my favorite saying from Marky Dan. Everybody know how it goes. It's Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. Jalen
Nigga,
Hurts.
Lion, I was
We didn't
trying
hear.
to go live with him. He said he was trying to go live with you.
No, I know it. I told B3. I said we're not gonna see Marky Dan until around 11 o'clock Saturday because he's gonna go live for the college football. That's when we're gonna see Marky Dan.
Oh,
We ain't gonna see
Marky
him
Dan,
until
he's trying to cause a
then.
distraction. He's trying to cause a distraction, Marky Dan. We ain't gonna let D Free do that. My man Kiss said he's trying to cause a
Marky Dan,
distraction.
no. Marky Dan is getting every bit of this because if it was us losing to the Giants, that nigga Marky Dan would have been on my shoulders. He'd have been on my shoulders. Hey, free. I thought you said this. I thought you said that. Y'all lost to the goddamn Giants. He'd have
Jackson,
been on my shoulders.
yeah. I got to keep up. I got to keep up with football. I ain't even been keeping up with the
Uh,
WNBA.
actually, actually, Jackson Dart ain't that damn good. Look that damn good. That's the problem.
Oh, you- I know I be busy with my YouTube, right? I didn't realize, goddamn it, until yesterday, right? Damn, Las Vegas done won the damn WNBA championship again. I said, these damn girls, man. I said, this is crazy.
Why would you think the two-time MVP wasn't going to win the
Because you know
WNBA
what? I didn't keep
championship
up
again?
after the Liberty got out. I didn't keep up with that shit, so I didn't know what was going on with Vegas. And then I just so happened to
They
look, and I
they
said, "These damn broads
they
did it again."
swept them girls.
I said, "Yo, these
They
broads
swept
done."
them girls.
Ain't that like their third year going to the finals? Didn't they go to the finals 2 years in a row? Or am I mistaken?
I believe they won it last year and this year.
God damn it, Vegas,
If
man.
I'm not mistaken,
No, they
I
won.
believe they
Liberty
won
did
it
it
last
last
year and
year.
this year.
The year before Vegas went, and then yo, that's crazy, yo.
Okay,
Vegas is man. Hey, shouts to them though. I ain't mad at them. They got a nice team. They got a nice team. I can't hold you though. Them girls can play their ass off. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. They nice though. We was nice too. We just traded some people. We traded some people that could have helped us though, man. MVP that clip. 2026, we can't beat. Yeah. Yeah, man. Shout outs to Vegas, man, for getting that win, man. I ain't gonna hold you though. Them girls is nice. I didn't really cover. I got to start covering WNBA. That's a problem too. That's gonna be my next shit next year to start covering that shit. Um, I'm gonna start covering that. Yeah, I ain't spending the whole 2026 covering boxing unless there's something that entertains me. But it's gonna be really like amateur boxing that I'm gonna be focused on hard body. But it's gonna be a lot of bullshit next year, and I'm not gonna entertain because I know it's gonna be a lot of shit that we gonna see in boxing that's gonna upset some of our stomachs. And the first thing we gonna want to do is go straight to live to go talk about it. Certain shit I'm gonna just be like, nope, I'm gonna act like it ain't happened. Word, I didn't know that fight was happening. Damn, I ain't having time for it. I'm getting like I got to get like you and Thomas. I got to get like you and Thomas. Y'all be on y'all other shit. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Talking about other shit. Yeah.
just boxing. Because when you limit your audience to just boxing, you're gonna have a select few of people who come through. But when you broaden your audience and you talk about the NBA, talk about the WNBA, you talk about boxing, you talk about football, talk about baseball, now you have a bigger audience because they
Yeah.
know, okay, Well, he might not be
Yeah.
talking about baseball.
Oh, you frozen for a second. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, all my people. Happy Saturday.
These niggas hitting me up. It's time for me to cash in. This
It's
is
money day,
money
baby.
day.
Money day,
Money day.
baby.
My phone is blaming.
It's money
It's
day, baby. Good
blinging.
morning to everybody on this beautiful Saturday. Happy Saturday. I'm hyped today. Mother-in-law's 70th birthday party. We about to tear it up tonight, man. My mother-in-law, man, love her to death.
Matter of fact, speaking about my mother, I was just talking to. I mean, speaking about mothers, I was just talking to my mother yesterday. I
All
called my
right,
mother
babe.
last night. I called my mother last night, and my mother she was like, "Hey, babe, how you doing?" I was like, "I'm good, I'm good." She like, I haven't heard from you in a while." I was like, "Yeah, I've been busy. Work got me out this joint busy. I'm doing my full time job, and I'm doing my part time job, and I'm doing YouTube." I said, I've been busy. She's like, "Yeah, I see." She like, "I see you always going live." Cause my mother, she be clicking in on my live sometimes. That's why I try to be a little respectful because I can't be disrespectful. I know my mother, my sister, and all
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah,
They are
yeah,
church
yeah.
folks.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
church folks, and they pop in on the
All right,
live.
babe. I'll be over there
That's
in a
why I tell.
minute, babe. I'm about to get off, babe. I'll be over there in a minute.
I'll be. You already know. I'll be over there,
Hey,
milk
but
chocolate.
I'm gonna let you know right now. It's Saturday, babe. I'm not with no shenanigans, so you know how people are. So I'll come over there, but after a while, I ain't with the bullshit.
But
Send your mother
yeah,
in
I
law. Oh yeah, I
yeah.
definitely will. I definitely will. 12. I definitely will. You gonna see me post up a video anyway. I'm gonna take my camera over there because now being the content. You know what's so funny about being the content creator now? Free. I don't know for you, but for me, it makes me move everywhere with my camera now. I don't know, like certain places.
You're a goddamn paparazzi. That's why. You're a
Oh,
goddamn paparazzi undercover. You was misleading people. You're a goddamn
yo,
paparazzi
come on.
in sheep clothing, and you're a paparazzi in YouTube clothing. That's what it is. You're a paparazzi. You're going misleading people. Y'all thought Clarence was a YouTuber. That nigga's a paparazzi.
Yo, Bree, you ain't shit, man. He's causing a distraction, y'all. He's causing a
Nah, your ass,
distraction.
you misleading your subscribers. They thought you was a goddamn YouTuber. I was wondering how Clarence was getting all these goddamn videos of these damn celebrities. I can't never find these celebrities. Clarence always seem to know where these damn celebrities
Yo,
is at.
look, when I did the Jim Jones and Teddy Riley, somebody was like, "How the hell you was able to get that close to them?" I said because I was at Fat Man Scoop's funeral. It was like, "How did you get in there? You don't know Fat Man Scoop." I said, "Number one, you don't know who I know, and two, I worked the event, which means I had a pass around my neck that said event staff."
That
So,
joint said paparazzi.
because when they saw it, they was like, "How you get that close to them?" I was like, "Yeah, well," I was like, "Yo, I told you, I applied for it, and I got it. I didn't apply for the funeral."
I told I tell y'all, Clarence is a paparazzi. Y'all be trying to figure out how he be always be knowing where these celebrities at. Now you know.
Listen.
He misled y'all. Y'all thought he was a YouTuber.
Look, when I did this shit with Alicia Baumgartner, right? When I did this shit with Alicia, somebody hit me. It was like, I guess they didn't know. They was like, "Yo, how the hell you get that close to Alicia?" I was like, "Because she's in the city. She was in the store signing autographs, and I
No, I'm gonna
got the
give y'all
phone."
I'm gonna give y'all a perfect reason. Listen. This man was at a sparring matchup for Carissa Shields, standing right next to Pat Poose. Y'all telling me he not a paparazzi?
No.
Y'all telling me he not a paparazzi? The nigga was
No.
standing. When I say standing next to Pat Poose, if that nigga Clarence would have laughed hard and leaned 2 inches to the left, he'd have been laying on Pat Poose's shoulder.
Hey, that's crazy because when I posted him in that picture, later on that day, he followed me on the gram, and I had, you know how you have to make sure some shit is real because people be frauds, and I look, hit him back. I said, "Is this you, Pap?" He said, "Yeah, it's me." I said, "Oh shit." He said, "I'm following you back on the gram, fam," and I'm like, "Oh, that's crazy." But yeah, it'd be a lot of pictures I be in, and people be like, "How the fuck did you meet them?" Like I remember going back to this place called Sosa Confrego. It's a party. It's a place that everybody would come and party. And I remember being in the picture with Cisco from Drew Hill. Somebody was like, "How the fuck did you meet Cisco?" I'm like, "Oh shit, here we
This
go."
nigga, this nigga Clarence was a paparazzi at 14 years old.
No. Well, that's like I met oh God, I met so many people, man. I've been blessed, man. I've been blessed. Not just for meeting famous people, but just even for meeting you guys. It's been a blessing. That's why I won't let nothing bother me. I won't be misled. I won't let my people that I love be misled. And we just want you haters to just, I don't know. Y'all haters gotta find something to do. You people that are bothered, that wake up every day bothered, y'all need to find something to do with yourselves, man. We ain't messing with
Hey,
y'all.
it's like the favorite song. You gotta acknowledge them. Hi haters.
Yeah, like
Hi haters.
we
That's
need
what I
we
told
need
y'all.
y'all. We need
If y'all ain't got no haters, y'all ain't doing something right.
what's that song? That song, dude, was like, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. I mean, I guess so. And when I listen to the song, because I don't really listen to today's music like that, but when I heard that song come on and he said, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, and I was like, what? I said, well, that's some bold shit to say. I had to think about that, let that marinate. I was like, he might have a point. He might have a point. He might be on to something. But it is what it is. YouTube is playing with my hours, man. Because I should be on my second hour already, and I don't understand how I'm just about to go on my second hour. It ain't about to happen because I ain't gonna let it. Hopefully they'll correct it. I'm gonna let them correct it.
I'm about to go over to Bay real quick, show her some
Yeah,
love.
I'm about to go over there too. Hopefully it's peaceful on this Saturday because I'm not with the sucker shit. But make sure you go over to Vay and everybody else that has a channel, go subscribe. I'll be on later today because Jerron Bruce Ennis is fighting today. I'm gonna probably come back a little later before he fight to maybe discuss that. Um, Everybody, make sure you protect your space, your peace. Be aware of your surroundings. The word for the day is misleading. Do not have anybody. Don't let somebody force you into misleading about somebody else that you don't know about. You want to know about somebody? Find out yourself. Don't let these assholes put stuff in your head that's not true about somebody that you don't know nothing about. The word of the day is misleading. Don't let people do that. If you are grown, you have a mind of your own. If you let somebody else do that, if you let somebody else make you believe something about this person and you don't know nothing about them, that means you have the mind of a child, When you're grown, you should have a mind of your own. There's nobody in my chat right now that somebody could tell me something about, and I'm just gonna go for it. It don't work like that. I'll have to see it. I'll be back later on today, y'all. Right? I would say 6:05, but I can't because I have somewhere to be. So I might actually be back sooner than that. I might be back on 2 o'clock. Yeah, the link for Vay channel. Go subscribe to my sister Vay. We're about to go over there now. I'll be back before 6 o'clock. To be honest with y'all, I might be back 2 o'clock. 1 or 2 o'clock, I might be back. I might have to come back a little faster because I got somewhere to be. My mother-in-law day today, and I have to get myself together. So I'll let y'all know. I'll post it. We'll come back. Love y'all. Yeah, she's gonna come on. It just takes her a minute. She's getting ready to come on though. It takes her a little time to get herself together. She'll come on in a minute. Um, Appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Doug Zone podcast. Let's go.